I saw that you and Conor were both in Sturgis. I'm wondering if you guys met at all and talked about the potential of his fight as well?
We talked, yeah. We talked. We didn't meet up, but we talked. And yeah, he wants to fight.
Make a new name for yourself. Look at what has happened to Michael Perry. You know, one of our big stars here, the King of Violence. He titles himself, and you know he's had such a rise in the sport. Now he's up against you know, a little dweeb of a thing in a fight this weekend that we're all rooting for him.
Here's why this is so strange to me, AK, because usually every day there's a Conor tweet. And usually it's something about a fight that probably could never happen. And the day just goes on.
Dana White has allegedly announced that Conor McGregor will fight Logan Paul in India.
Conor McGregor and Logan Paul are set to fight in India, and those two guys are making $250 million a piece just for showing up. And how all this is possible might actually surprise you. Da-da-da-da-da, it's the D-O-double-G. I know you're thinking, Conor McGregor is washed, and Logan Paul is just a YouTuber, right? Wrong. Logan's not a YouTuber anymore, and Conor is not just a fighter. These two are walking brands. Logan basically turned Prime into a $1 billion brand, and Conor, even though he's not even half of who he used to be, he puts in seats, and he sold his proper 12 stake for a fortune. And what people don't realize is that their influence isn't just about skills anymore. It's about how well they've built their personal brands. And at this point, it's not about the product, because this fight will be trash.
They're gonna have these crazy, extravagant press conferences where it gets really heated and they're arguing and they're just going back and forth at one another. And then it's gonna be marketed as the biggest fight of all time. There's gonna be so much anticipation built up around it. People just can't wait until that day comes. Then finally, it's time for fight night. All the prelims are pretty good. They have like a 20-minute walkout, and it's the most underwhelming fight you've ever seen. And I'll just imagine that Jake wins, Conor gets millions of dollars, and the next day we're talking about the fight being rigged once again. That's exactly how it's gonna play out. We've been here like 8 times. Don't fall for it. This fight is gonna suck.
What's going on with Jake Paul, Conor McGregor? Is that fight happening or what?
Probably not, no.
Are you closed off to it completely?
I'm never completely closed off to anything. I used to say that about, you know, things, but I don't say that anymore. You never know what could happen.
So do you think that Jake probably has a little bit more to prove to you as a fighter?
He shouldn't even be fighting Conor McGregor. There's weight classes for a reason.
What if Jake can cut to 145?
he just cuts half of his body.
Indian billionaire Mukesh Ambani is said to be supporting this fight, which has sparked debates and divided people into fans and critics.
I like Logan a lot. Great kid. Who in this room thinks that's a great fight?
He's fighting.
Raise your hands, please, if him and Dylan Dennis is a great fight. I know he's fighting. Nobody? Not one.
Borderline unwatchable, but they're still able to get this much money because of their personal branding. These two have mastered the art of turning their names into billion-dollar empires. And the reason why they're able to do this is being unapologetically them.
I truly do think authenticity will be the key for creators, celebrities, influencers in this next decade.
And the good news is you don't have to be as big as Conor or Logan Paul to do this. In 2025, creating content around yourself is a literal non-negotiable. People with hundreds of followers, not millions, are making serious money by building a personal brand. Skills get you in the game, but branding takes you where you want.
Conor McGregor announced the fight with Logan Paul on the social media platform X, hinting at a massive $250 million payout. If true, this would make it one of the most profitable exhibition fights ever. Adding to the buzz, Indian billionaire Mukesh Ambani is reportedly hosting the event, making it even more exciting and controversial.
They confirmed it. So Conor McGregor is due to fight Logan Paul, not to be confused with Jake Paul, in India for $250 million each. You ain't making your money back. So this is from Mac Life Official, who's one of my faves. They're the salt of the earth people. Conor McGregor and Logan Paul are featured as part of the historic Visit India tourism campaign. So it's government funded, yeah? It's a clash in Mumbai, iconic stadium. The two will be rewarded for their efforts, with McGregor set to walk away with $250 million. That's more than to fight Floyd.
Go. Have you heard anything from Conor about the $1 million bet?
This mother disappoints me because I grew up really liking Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
He's so entertaining. He's so good. When he fought Floyd, come on, that was like the most exciting sports event ever.
Yeah.
I was pumped for it. And now that we're kind of you know, in some weird roundabout way, crossing paths, or he's training Dylan and Dylan's the guy I'm fighting, and I have an opportunity to open a dialogue with him, he's kind of just disappointed me as a superstar.
McGregor has been recovering and hinting at a comeback while exploring opportunities outside MMA. His 2017 boxing match with Floyd Mayweather, despite ending in a loss, proved his ability to attract huge pay-per-view audiences and cemented his status as a global superstar.
He had to change his style, and fair play to him, he did. He adjusted, he changed his style, put the hands up more forward. He's composed.
Hands up towards your forehead, dipped in forehead on the chest, and started to fight that kind of fight. I didn't anticipate that. Three game changes in the fight. That's what a true champion does. Much respect. You came with it. You know what I mean? I gotta give respect to that. It was a hell of a fight.
Was he better than you had expected?
He's a lot better than I thought he was. He used different angles. He was a tough competitor, but I was the better man tonight.
In there, so he was making me throw, and he was patient with his shots. I've got to give him nothing but respect. Fair play to him. Great.
Floyd's not ready for this. Much respect to Floyd. He's a solid businessman. What he has been able to do, he is a animal at what he has been able to do. But as far as real fighting, as far as true, pure, in-ring combat, Floyd don't want none of this. I think he does not want none of this. People will even ask him. He wants it under boxing rules. He wants a boxing match. He doesn't want to fight. So I want to respect everyone in here. I love everyone is. Give Floyd a shout out, I'm coming.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Stay tuned for all the latest updates on this epic showdown and more. Don't miss out on exclusive insights, breaking news, and behind-the-scenes content. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join us as we follow this thrilling journey every step of the way.